Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. So a little while ago I had a toy haul and in it was this Gladiator, which I didn't know what it's from, and I've asked for some comments and suggestions, ideas, and the consensus is, and I agree, is that it's one of those, is it Jack specific wrestlers because of the ab crunch, and it's been customized, maybe with Boss Fight Studio Gladiator kit, I'm not sure. Now, what threw me off is I couldn't see anything on the feet, so I think I'm going to wash those off in a minute and see if there is any writing on there. That's... In fact, let me zoom in with the camera. Maybe there's something on there. There's something there, but I can't see what that's a 3 or an S. I think they had tape on it. It looks like it was tape that was taken off. And there is a head underneath, but it looks like they've stuck... God, that is really stiff. They've stuck the helmet on somehow, possibly. And that's how you knock over your camera. And his head came off, not the helmet, which doesn't help. See, that is splitting, so like that was glued on, so I don't want to actually take it off anymore. I can just re-glue that. So that looks like it was actually a different arm maybe that was put on, possibly. But that still appears to be a Jack specific arm, judging by the joint there, from one of their wrestlers. The other thing that gives it away is the sword which goes in there doesn't actually can't be held in this hand. This hand is an open hand. Let's have hands that are swapped. So I might try and use some hot water on this head and see if I can get that to come out the helmet. I mean, it's a nice looking figure, but I'm definitely going to there we go. Stick those feet in some hot soapy water and wipe off, see if there's any marks on there. Do that in a second and I'll come back and see. Looking pretty good. This doesn't come off, unfortunately. That's going to take the arm. So articulation wise, I'll take the sword out for us. So the head is a left and a right. There's tiny up and down, that's it. Arm is all the way around, not very far on the outside because of that armor. This side really good. Bicep is about 90 degrees, a little bit less on the other arm, and the hands are wave articulation. Ab crunch, waist turn, nothing from the waist. Legs thus far, or so far rather, before the skirt gets in the way. Same with forwards and backwards. Double knee bend, so pretty good. Then the feet, there's boot turn, not really a swivel. There is a tiny tippy toe and dorsiflexation. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some hot water on and then get some soap and try and clean it off and just see if we can solve some of the mystery. And I'll see if also I can get this head out of the helmet. But is that glued on? It's definitely been forced on. I think none of that's going to come out very easily, but I'll give it a go. So I'll be back in an instant for you guys, and hopefully we can work out the mystery of what this is. So back in a moment. Okay, so definitely a wrestler. Which wrestler is this? Anyone recognise that? A wrestler? I have no idea. Bottom of the feet, it just says 3 and 4, which didn't really help me identify it, but I can't see anything inside the legs. That helmet was really secure on. Not a bad custom, if I'm honest. I quite like that. I'm not sure they ever released a wrestler in Gladiator gear, but he does look pretty damn cool. The only thing is, as I said earlier, is that he can't actually hold his sword. Yeah. There's a bit of hassle to actually customize that hand. It's quite specific, lest it can come out easily. I don't want to risk breaking it and just put a different hand in. I quite like that. It's going to be good as a background character. I might keep it like that and keep the helmet off, I think. But a little bit disappointed for the, I paid about, what, £8, £9 for this? £9, I think. But it's not too bad, all things considered. I mean, I could pose him, I guess. That hand does not want to turn. You could pose him sort of half holding his helmet, maybe. after a successful tournament in the arena. Pretty good. In terms of size, I use Arthur for Merlin, who I just reviewed very recently. And they're about the same size, but Arthur's got a... looks like a big head. It's probably just the helmet, actually. Let's have a look. His helmet does come off, I hasten to add. Oh, not bad. Quite a similar scale head. And this helmet is very pliable, so you could just swap it around if you wanted to. That doesn't really look much like a Gladiator with that on, though. So scales well with Arthur. If I get him a bit straighter. There we go. If I use my custom Cult of San Raja figure here from Joy Toy. So you see, with modern figures, he scales well. In fact, they both scale quite well. Pretty good. The only other thing I need to do when I clean the bottom of his feet, if you look at him here, is maybe do a little bit on the toes. But then again, that's not really hugely important. Get a focus. Come on. Maybe a little bit on the toes there. Not bad. Quite like that. Good custom. I don't know if it's great for doing a pose of weapons and fighting because of that hand and not being able to hold his weapon as much as we'd like, but he does look good. Okay, if you like this sort of content, please consider joining the Patreon link in the top right of your screen now, and subscribe to his YouTube channel and smash that notification icon bell so you are notified each time I publish a video, which is quite regularly. Okay, stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.